Hey guys, it's Shauna McKenzie, founder of Best Kept Self, with your Monday morning pep talk. So we are all about the preservation of self here at Best Kept Self, and even more so during the holidays do we believe in the power of self-care. Between all of the holiday events that you need to attend to buttoning up that to-do list before 2016 starts, it's a pretty chaotic time of year. So we want to ensure that we are putting in and planning in time to ensure we're putting ourselves first on that priority list. And one of the tips that I want to give you today is one of my favorite concepts stemming from the book Quiet by Susan Cain. In the book Quiet, it's a book about the power of introversion. Go introverts, because I am one of them. Susan Cain talks about this idea of finding a restorative niche to help yourself recharge and refresh. And when she talks about restorative niches, which I think is a term she probably coined from another psychologist, not sure on that, so don't quote me on that. I didn't deep dive into it, but restorative niches are a thing, a place, an activity, a space that you create for yourself to be 100% authentic. So usually it's something you're doing, or again, a space that you go to, or even just putting on headphones and listening to a certain type of music. But the whole thing is it's 100% selfish in a good way. It's something you get to do for yourself to refuel. And this concept really stems from this idea that we have to make trade-offs throughout our day, and then especially during stressful times where we have to act out a character or do things that we wouldn't otherwise do, or we're with other people who pressure and compel us for various reasons, good and bad, to act outside of our normal character set. So if we don't find and implement restorative niches, we are going to face burnout, we are going to face stress, and we are going to face a lot of other really negative consequences. So I recommend that for this December, for this entire month, you actually make a point to figure out what that restorative niche is going to be on a day-to-day basis, and ensure that that is the first thing you're scheduling, even if it's only 5 minutes of this restorative niche. For example, it could be listening to music, as I mentioned before. It could be taking a walk in the park. It could be a 5-minute meditation. It could be browsing around on Instagram. But whatever it is that is 100% authentically you, where you just get to be you and not have to put on a face, not have to make small talk, not have to do whatever else might be outside of your character set, that's what we're looking for in a restorative niche. I highly recommend the book. It's one of my favorites, not just because I'm an introvert, but I think it's highly insightful for extroverts as well, because it's really going to give you a lot of insight, if you are an extrovert, as to how your introverted counterparts really communicate and what's important to them. So again, Quiet by Susan Cain, read that. And the second thing you need to do is hit the subscribe button to this YouTube channel to make sure that you're not only getting this, but you're getting all the other fabulous content that we're delivering to you. So I'd love to hear what your restorative niche is. Please leave me a note in the comments below. I'd like to hear how you are going to ensure that you recharge your batteries and stay refreshed during this chaotic, stressful, but amazingly awesome holiday season. And I will chat with you next week.